I feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Feel alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move.
And what's going on, everybody? My name is Chad. This week, welcome to the somewhat final anime night. My name is Chad. I'm your humble host. Host is a loose term for someone who you guys watch, eat popcorn, and watch stupid anime. This week, it was voted on Twitter, we're going to be watching Gamers. I just put 4 options up there that were I guess the newest summer stuff that was available on Crunchyroll. And you guys picked gamers. I know zero about it other than the title gamers. I can presume probably about games. But actually, before we start, I should probably preference the title. In 10 days, I'm going back to Japan. If you guys don't watch the news, it's getting a little tense. It's getting a little hot, a little heated. Probably not exactly the best time to go. But whatever, I bought my ticket. It's non-refundable. Let's ride the freaking lightning. If I'm going to die, I might as well be doing it on a beach somewhere in Japan fishing. So, this will be my last anime night stream before... By the way, do you guys like my new panel? I got a new panel. Last anime night stream. However, there will still be streams when I'm in Japan. In Japan, we're doing the exact same time as this, Mountain Time, which is my American time, 9 p.m. on Saturdays. Nothing's changed. Just for me, it'll be at like 11 a.m. on Sundays. We're still going to be doing streams, but the streams are going to be more or less question and answer stuff. We're not going to be watching things because Lord knows I'm probably going to be streaming out of a Starbucks. It's just because I like to stream. Also, when I'm in Japan, you guys know this, I have a Wednesday video, a Monday podcast, and a Saturday live stream. We're going to shake that up a bit. It's going to be probably still the Monday podcast, Wednesday video, maybe Friday video, and then Saturday live stream. I think I'm doing 2 videos a week when I'm there because I'm filming every single day, but I'm going to spread out. I don't want to be editing every day because that means I'm going to be living less because it takes me like 8 hours to edit a video. So even though I'll film, every single day, I'll release only 2 of those days each week, and then it'll just go and go and go probably till, I think, October. So you guys are just getting more and more content. You're literally just getting more of the same stuff you subscribed for. So, with all that out of the way, we are watching Gamers. There's a link in the description. If you guys want to chat along, there's a chat in the side box. Tips make me take my shirts off, maybe. If you guys want to join the conversation, there is a Discord. The Discord, I always stay after this, about a half hour, just to talk to you guys and meet and hang out. If you guys want to wish me good luck on my flight to what would Ned Flanders call it? The Nukerino. Riding the Nukerino. Feel free to join the Discord. Come say hi. I read all the chat stuff, and I'll keep up with the chat on my phone while this is going, as well as Twitter, Snapchat, all sorts of dumb, fun stuff. Let's get right into it. I'm going to start it here on Crunchyroll. Where are we at? Meow. And, alright. I got my hand over the button. We have my hat on. For snacks, I got kettle corn and a delicious chocolate protein shake, because we're going to get a little dirty tonight, fellas. Alrighty, we're going to start. Normally I have a timer. I can't be bothered to get the timer to make this congruent. Just follow along if you haven't pulled it up already. Gamers on Crunchyroll, beginning in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, do I have high hopes? Not really. Most of this gaming stuff seems pandering to me, but I guess we'll find out as we go, shall we? I have 47% battery. Let's see how long my phone lasts. Hold on, I gotta catch up, everybody. Hold on. Chad, do you want to play Roblox with me later? I don't know what Roblox is. Is it a video game? Maybe. I don't know what Roblox is. It sounds fun. I've been practicing my Naruto running. Temp, are you actually going to do that Hurricane Naruto run? If so, you should film it and get the views. Silly, Chad, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Silly? Crimson, Chad, I'm forcing my girlfriend to watch this with me. Crimson's girlfriend, I am so sorry. I can't believe he's making you do this. Why are you with him? If anything. Well, you really shouldn't be with me either. I'm kind of an emotional nightmare. Nah, he's a good guy. Someone wrote goals that his girlfriend's watching this live stream. I take that as a huge compliment. Whoop. I have the same shirt. I got it from Loot Crate. Did I get this from Loot Crate? I thought I bought this. Here. Marvel. It doesn't normally say Loot Crate. I think I got this from Walmart, because I used to work in a movie theater, and when Deadpool came out, we were allowed to wear basically a shirt instead of our uniform, but it has to be about Deadpool, and so I bought like 8 Deadpool t-shirts, and this is the one I like the most. But maybe I got it. I did have a Loot Crate for a while, so maybe that's it. I'll pray for journeying mercies. would like you to stay alive. I would like to stay alive too. Kim Jong-un might have a differing opinion on that, but I mean, we'll see. Hey, what's going on, Betty? Good to see you. She has the hard eyes for me. That's, fellas, look at these guns. When streaming keeps buffering. Don't know why it would buffer. I'm on like the lowest definition even for the anime. Maybe it's because it is really cloudy and kind of stormy out, so maybe my stuff's a little bit weird. But who knows? This anime kind of reminds me of going to like book offs and stuff and just not leaving without spending $100. I can't wait to show Clayton. So Clayton's coming to Japan with me. It's his first time. Because I'm taking him like to the really crazy Japanese stuff that I kind of got sick of already. It's going to be really cool to see someone relive like what I got to do the first couple trips, especially seeing like a book off and being like, oh my god, instead of me just going, ugh, this stuff's so overpriced. Awesome t-shirt. Love the color. Hey. Yeah, just some Deadpool red, I think. I have no audio. I got audio going in. I got audio. Let's check OBS. I definitely got audio in OBS. If other people are experiencing no audio, let me know in the chat. I'll see what I can do. But that's, as far as I'm concerned, if it works through here and works into OBS, I got nothing for you. I'll be frank. Okay, so this already won't happen. A boy and a cute blonde girl making friends in a game store. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Most of the people in those stores are not people that a lot of people want to be friends with. I'm gonna grab my bed sheets and ride the winds of Irma. Dude, have you watched the videos of Irma right now? It's looking crazy. What anime are you watching? Betty, we are watching Gamers. I have a link in the description. If you click on it, it'll take you to Crunchyroll. We're on episode 1. About right this second, we're 3 minutes and 5 seconds in. Ooh. Dropping popcorn left and right. Weird. We get it. She thinks he's a perv. He likes exactly what she is. I understand. I do. That's a fun gift. The boy getting blown up in fire. Animation's alright. Story already is not engaging me that much. I'll level with you. Get some of this shaken. Ugh. I've been cutting for like... I started my weight journey at 173, went up to 191, and lost body fat doing that, so I got pretty much lean muscle gains, hopefully. Started cutting a week ago, or no, I think now, what is it? Okay, it's almost Sunday. Yeah. What did he say? This anime is not realistic. Immersion lost. I quit. Dude, for real. This is not a very immersive anime. Temp, are you streaming too? Are you streaming this anime for cringe night? Or are you just watching this because you love me? What was he saying? Oh, and so I'm dropping again. I'm at, last weigh-in was last Monday, was 185. I should be lower than that now. But I have to drink like protein shakes and like plain popcorn. Yobakunai? Yabe. Yeah, this anime is confusing. Oh, and she doesn't even have money. Thieving harlots. They're all thieving harlots, fellas. Women are nothing but money. Succubuses. Succubi. Succubuses. Succubuses. Doesn't matter. Stay single. Love yourself. That's a weird looking cat. My God. Okay. I get it. Is that his girlfriend? I don't understand. I think they're dating. It's kind of weird that they'd act like that if they're not happy. What's happening? No, I'm watching this because you my waifu. I'm going to try to stream the Hurricane, though. Dude, if you're streaming the Hurricane, when this is done, I'll hop in your stream. It doesn't have to be in voice. I just want to watch you stream it. Unless it's not getting you to you tonight, in which case, whenever it does stream, let me know. Crimson XD, you gonna get nuked, fam? More than likely, dude. I'm going to Japan right now, and it's a little heated to say the least. Slightly toasty, as they say. But I don't mind, as long as I'm fishing. I can wait to be 90 and die in my sleep, or I can go fly fishing in a tiny Japanese creek in the countryside. I'd rather the latter. Man, popcorn's dangerous. You can eat a lot of it and not get full. Oh, that's funny. Okay, that was a little funny. They're talking about how pretty much everyone that talks to her speaks in Keigo because they think she's a princess. Keigo is like the most formal language you would usually say. I can't imagine why I would ever say that to a friend, but I mean, this is an anime. You're supposed to suspend disbelief, people. You're supposed to be like living in a fantasy where there are blonde Japanese women who are pretty, who are talking to people that look a hell of a lot like me. And we're not supposed to have that. That's supposed to be a fantasy that we come here to live, and then when we leave here, we hold our real relationship expectations up to a certain point like this, to where nothing lives up to it, and we figure, oh, it's not the right person because it's not like this anime I saw, because that's real love. And then you die alone. Well, you'll die with a cat, but the cat will eat you when you're dead, so you'll die alone, basically. Hope no one's having a birthday today. That was depressing. Love doesn't exist. Everything's a lie. It's going to hit sometime tomorrow. Totally. Oh, Japan. Yeah, I'm not going to North Korea. I'm just going very, very close. Take me with you so we can fish radioactive saba and make poison sushi. I'm pretty sure most of the radioactive fish are on the eastern coast. I'm actually on the inside the Sea of Japan, like near Korea. I'm like on the inside sea where that radioactivity stuff didn't really get to. We can go to the other side of Japan, though. We can go to like Tokyo side or Fukushima or literally any Sendai, anything all the way along the coast. So my creative stream might be a hurricane stream where you can watch me possibly fly away in the wind. Temp, can you do a creative stream inside the hurricane? Like, step outside and try and paint in the hurricane? Or better yet, let the hurricane paint for you. So just dip a brush in paint and, like, hold it where, like, the wind will blow it onto a canvas and then auction it off. That's what you should do. That's dope. See, his phone stays plugged in and charged. Mine can't do that. I have to literally plug it in and like push it all the way in, and then when it finally goes and connects, I have to wrap it up and around. That's how bad my phone is. Question: when poison expires, does it get more poisonous or less poisonous? Well, you see, you came to the right stream. Don't mind that mental typo. You see, I have a PhD in poisonsology, and when a poison expires, the poison, well, I guess it depends on the poison. Some poison doesn't expire. Some of it's just toxic in general in its chemical form. But let's just take an organic poison, for instance. Something, say, the Colorado mountain toad, otherwise known as the toad you lick to get super duper high. If you take that toxin off, it's an organic toxin. When it has an expiration and it expires, you will still get poisoned, but you also get food poisoning. Possibly 8 other things. You might grow tentacles out of your mouth that cause you to choke. But you would be a big hit in Japan. And really, is that not a risk worth taking? Thanks for calling in, customer. Anybody else have any poison control questions? Anime is real life. Yeah, mostly. Tokyo side block. Kyoto is my dreamland. I mean, they're on the same... Well, I guess Kyoto's kind of inset, isn't it, huh? Good point. I'm looking at a map, by the way. I have a map of Japan on my wall. I'm trying to learn Spanish. Let me tell you, language learning is hard. Lopo, dude, you don't even know. I've been learning Japanese, like a very hard language, completely different from everything that an English language would be based on. So, you know, like in English, you can go to Spanish and like elephant is elefante, or in German, well, I guess German's not a good example. Like an ambulance, and I think Italian is ambulance or whatever. In Japanese, ambulance is kyukyusha. Like, it's 100% different. And I've been learning it for years, and I take my, not even like my 100%, like the highest fluency you can get. I'm getting my N2, which is the 4th highest level, 4 of 5, and it's only considered upper intermediate, and it's taken me 3 years, and I've studied in Japan full time for like 3 years. It's been rough. What's going on here? My stream's actually blowing up. I didn't realize it. I will be the next Jackson Pollock. I don't know who Jackson Pollock is, but he sounds handsome, and you should credit me for the idea. Oh, upskirt, walking up the stairs. By the way, skirts like that aren't that short in Japan. I've seen girls that have them like damn near down to here, because they are not very flattering. Oh. Konbanwa. Do you mean konbanwa? If so, and I'm not like being a douche like, oh, you're like, believe me, I screw up my Japanese daily. I text my Japanese friends and they correct me every other message. It's okay. Konbanwa, ko, like Coca-Cola, not ka, like oka-san, like mom. Konbanwa, good evening. Poisonzology. Yo, Chad. Oh, they fixed it on their own. Konbanwa, good, you guys got it. Good for you. See, you don't freaking need me. What do I even do? Yoko Saka-chan's in the chat. What's crackin'? What's crack-a-lackin', brohan? Yeah, that. Calling Japanese a hard language. Japanese is a language only natives or demigods can learn. No, okay, that's not true. Is it a language to learn to a native fluency that maybe only demigods can learn? Okay, that's more of an arguable point. I don't think I'll ever be native level. If I study as hard as I do now for the rest of my life, I don't think I'll ever get there. I completely didn't see. How did all these nerds come together and shoot people on what's happening? Shoot, I wish I was listening to that. They said headshot, and I don't know headshot in Japanese. Okay, A, this never happens. B, this is so unrealistic, I don't know what the hell's happening. Wow. Maybe this isn't real because I don't play enough video games to have ever felt like that. I play like an hour of World of Warcraft a day, maybe. They do have anime playing in the background. That seems accurate for gamers. They're sitting in chairs. In a dorm. Like, why does a dorm have a million chairs? Maybe that's not a dorm. Maybe it's like a back room. I wasn't paying attention, so none of this probably matters to anybody. Kim Young, it's been a while. Dude, for real. No joke. I can read Japanese but can't. It's like I'm speaking with a mental disability. Gotta sound it out, then repeat it like 4 times. That's everybody, though. That's me in every language. I always sound like I have a disability. Maybe I do have a disability. Maybe I'm dyslexic and this is me just figuring it out. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Ticka, ticka, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm in my 3rd semester of Japanese. Oh, what do you know? What level? So you're in college, right? Or are you in high school? And if so, same question. How far have you gotten? Like, I don't know if you've taken like any JLPTs or any language proficiency tests. Like, how many words do you know? How many kanjis do you know? I never took Japanese in high school, in college, in graduate school now. All of it self-study. I kind of want to see how my 3 years compare to people that actually took it, like, formally. So let me know. Sometimes it feels like I'm not making any progress in learning how to use Anki is annoying. Duolingo is alright. I've been using Babbel, but I'll keep pushing. I mean, I use Memrise. I started with Anki. It felt kind of, like, clunky. And especially since Memrise syncs with my phone, my tablet, my Mac, which is what I'm streaming on. I just prefer Memrise. And even if something better came around, I have, like, close to 6,000 words alone, not including my kanji, just on my Memrise decks that I've made. And there's no way to transfer that, so I'm not in a big rush to switch services because it would require me to, you know, bring 6,000 words into a new engine, and that just sounds terrible. Although, keep pushing. You will find, like, you'll get crazy growth, and then you'll find lulls in language. And the only way you can tell when you're about to go up is if you started down here, right? I mean, it's not like you can keep going higher from high. You know, understand the feeling. It's like in life, you don't know the good without the bad. You gotta have both. You gotta have really crappy times to enjoy the really good times, and vice versa. So when you're in a lull, just realize when it's coming down, it doesn't just go down. It doesn't just go to the floor and end. And the only way it does end like that is if you just quit. But as long as you push through all these hurdles in language learning, eventually you'll hit an upturn again. And you'll hit several of those. Right when you start, you get a big upturn. After you've been in it for a little bit, you'll feel kind of a plateau or even downturn usually. At least in Japanese. I don't know how it is in Spanish. And then somewhere right before intermediate level, like the end of beginner, you'll get a huge confidence boost that'll just launch you. But then you'll hit something called the intermediate, what do they call it? The intermediate barrier, the intermediate wall. And it just feels like you're not making any progress when you're on this intermediate thing. And that's because intermediate really isn't like a grammar thing. There is intermediate grammar, but it's just, you need a crazy amount more words. To put in perspective, like the first day you learn, let's say you learn 10 words, that's 10 more words than you knew before. It's 10 times more, right? The next day you learn another 10. That's a 50% increase. The next day you learn 10. That's a 33.33% increase, right? But when I know 5,600 words and I'm learning 10 more, that's like 0.005% increase. And I do that every day. And every day it gets slower and slower, right? Because your knowledge base gets larger and larger. So as you learn a language, you'll feel that kind of lull happen where you don't feel like you're making a lot of progress. And all you got to do is just push through. Just keep studying and keep being consistent. Because after months, Whereas you will right here, you'll see, wait, I gained 1,000, 2,000 words after 6 or 7 months. That's awesome. That's a huge growth. And it's only in hindsight that you can see that. So push hard, get to that point where you can look back and say, wow, I started all the way back there. I actually still keep the very first workbook I ever had for Japanese, for studying it. And I remember, like, struggling to write the hiragana and, like, the basic... I remember being so frustrated because I couldn't remember I couldn't remember katakana at all, but I couldn't remember the difference between shi and su in katakana for sure, and it took me months. But now in hindsight, that's easy peasy, and I look back and I go, if I would have stopped there, I wouldn't have learned all of this. I wouldn't have been going to Japan. I wouldn't have made YouTube my job for a while until the apocalypse happened. I wouldn't have been doing this and enjoying it so much. So get to the point where hindsight's a thing, and I'm sure you will be very thankful. And I look forward to that day that you can write on my stream just going, hey, Chad, just want to let you know you made an impact on my life. And I'll be like, I got one. I got one there. And that's all I could ever really ask. Spanish is pretty easy. My parents and grandparents are native, so I speak it, but my Spanish is garbage. Yo, the most accurate anime to simulate real life is called Genshin. I've never heard of it. Is it good? I feel so out of place. I know Spanish. My best friend is a third Chinese, and she knows Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. She's tried to teach me, but I suck. Everyone's got a way to learn a language, and the way that the person next to you learned it doesn't necessarily mean that's the best way for you. Whatever's the best way for you, fastest or not, is the best way for you, and that's how you have to learn it. And if your friend doesn't teach you that way, then you're never going to learn it well. You're just going to be frustrated. So find what way works for you to learn any language. And try stuff. Like, if you try something that doesn't work, try something else. And if that doesn't work, try something else. And just eliminate ways that don't work until eventually you go, oh, I'm actually remembering stuff with this. And then just do that. I mean, it's a very easy method. Do your best. I want to make t-shirts. I don't like YouTubers that just have, like, their face on stuff. I want something that means something. And so I want to do a t-shirt, and you can't steal this from me, that says, no one cares, try harder. Because all I hear people on YouTube do to me is complain. Not that you guys are complaining, but they go, oh, I can't, it's too hard, and I did this, but I'm so frustrated, I'm just going to quit. I don't have enough time, I work too much, my school's too hard, I can't sleep enough, why would I throw in extra work? And all I'm going to say is I worked 80 hours a week, still did YouTube, and studied Japanese. There's no way you worked more than that. I don't think sweatshop kids work more than that. And so what I always say, and I say this to be as helpful as I can and not mean, no one cares about your complaints and what's wrong with you. Try harder. Work harder towards your dream. Don't let anything stop you, because if something stops you, then you weren't going to hit your dream anyways, and the person after you is going to hit that, and then you're going to be looking at them going, oh, that could have been me. And then you're going to freaking slap me for it and be like, Chad, why'd you let me quit? And I'll be like, I don't know why I let you quit. I wish I didn't. I just graduated high school 3 months ago, and it took me 2.5 weeks to learn hiragana alphabet, and I'm learning katakana now, self-taught, and I'm proud of myself. Good for you, dude. Keep going. We are studying the Genki book. I'm in college. Let me try to say this in Nihongo. Go for it. I actually started with the Genki books. Oh, by the way, the episode just ended. Crunchyroll's going to start episode 2 now, so episode 2. Hopefully. 2. And, nope. And, hold on. And, come on. And... what am I going to do with my hands? 2 just started. Gosh. I'm not even paying attention to this. I'm just reading your guys' comments. I feel so terrible. I hear what they're saying in Japanese. It's not a problem. It's just like, I kind of wish I could watch it. There's a lot of drama happening. That's really awesome. I just start my Japanese school 3 days ago. Yoko, freaking stick with it. Keep learning. Keep crushing. Chat, I'm going to be honest with you. In the chat, I'm learning Japanese from the game Learn Japanese to Survive. Hiragana Katakana War. I'm a disgrace. Dude, if that works for you, that's what you need to do. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. I met someone, and I'm, okay, don't name names, Chad. I know someone who watched so much Japanese porn, they actually learned grammar. And I'm not saying me. I would be honest if that was me. That was not me. That was a buddy of mine from Japan. He was studying in Japan now, but he started with that. Whatever works for you, freaking do it. And love doing it, and love the process, and if it makes you happy, who cares? who cares if some, YouTuber who, yeah, sure, his Japanese is good, and he says that, well, you have to do it the way I did it. Not necessarily. I do think there's better ways than others, but if one of those ways that I think is less good than some other way works for you, freaking do it. Don't let me say don't do something. Just do whatever works for you. You are more than competent, and you are more than able to learn this language. You are smart, you important. We'll go DJ Khaled on it. And we finish the one group of Japanese letter. Oh, do you mean the first one? Watashi no crimson des feels bad man. My crimson is feels bad man. What? What? Chad, you're already making an impact on my life. Yo! Gaga! I hope so. I definitely wish I had someone like me to tell me, 4 years ago, the stuff I'm saying now. So I'm glad I get to be that for some people. Can you give me some tips and tricks to learn affected about Japanese for first learner? Get your hiragana and katakana out of the way as fast as you can. Get your base done and be able to read them fast. So I used an app. I have an iPhone. I used an app called Kana. Just study every day. Study for an hour a day. And just run them until you know them. You can probably, if you do an hour a day, on the Kana app, it took me 2 days to learn hiragana, and probably, honestly, about a week to be okay with katakana minus shi and su. Those are the, and and sol. Because those are very similar in katakana. If you guys know katakana, you know that those are similar. Those took me a bit longer. But all of that took me a week and 2 days-ish. So just, if you can get really quick at that, you'll get a confidence boost. You'll feel good. Also learn, there's a PDF of Remembering the Kanji by Heiseg. Remembering the Kanji by Heiseg. It's free. There's a PDF. Learn the first 100 kanji in that book. You'll easily be able to learn 10 a day, and you'll remember them. It's weird. It's like magic. Learn that first 100, and you'll feel so confident about your Japanese ability, you'll probably stick with it long term. The last thing you want is to feel like you're not making progress, especially at the beginning. That sucks. Watashi wa crimson desu would be correct, yeah. Yoko, I was just about to type how I practice my Japanese. I can give you tips. I use memory. Yeah, hey, see, this is what I love. The comments helping the comments. If you guys are studying Japanese and there's people in the chat studying Japanese, trade info. Like, I am so honored to have people that really know what they're doing. Nick Rosario, get out of here. I can't read kanji, if that was kanji. Who used kanji? Oh, he used watashi. So that's the kanji for watashi. Sorry, I didn't realize. I kind of don't, especially if it's a really basic kanji, I kind of throw that in with kana in my head, so I don't really think about it. My bad. The hiragana are done for me, but I just done the one group. There are 2 more groups of hiragana. Freaking kill those 2 groups of hiragana, then kill the katakana, then start kanji, and then be fluent and talk trash with me in the chat. It'll be fun. Thanks, Chad. Appreciate the advice, but let's say you have low-level vocabulary. Should you watch movies even though you only recognize a few words? Okay, I had the same question when I was low-level. I knew, 200 to 300 words. I'd only understand very basic stuff. But all these YouTubers said, yeah, you need to watch movies just to even to pick up on the couple words that you've heard. I don't know now. In hindsight, I mean, it's not bad to watch movies. I'm not saying you'll, lose speaking ability or whatever. And it can certainly be helpful just to even hear the one word that you know and a whole line of words to be able to pick it out. I think for learning... Gosh. I'm not sick. I don't know why I'm coughing. For learning, maybe wait and build a vocabulary base to use movies as a learning resource. Just because it's not like Spanish where you can hear a lot of English a lot of the time. I mean, Japanese does have English words. They call them gairaigo, the words they took from other, not just English, but Korean and Chinese and French and whatever. But I just didn't see a lot of benefit. In fact, it frustrated me a lot to sit there and be like, oh, I know 300 words, but I'm watching this anime or I'm watching this movie on Netflix in Japanese with no subtitles, and I don't really know what's happening. It makes you feel like that 300 words you invested in knowing means nothing. For me. So I know for me, if I were to go back, I wouldn't use movies as a way to learn until maybe intermediate level. Doesn't mean I wouldn't watch anime. And it doesn't mean I wouldn't watch movies, but I just wouldn't use that as my study method until at least intermediate. Personally, I learned... Okay, so more advice. Good for you guys. Yo, Chad, do you know the word chinkasu? I do. My friends taught me that. It means schmagma. My buddies and I hang out with this skate crew, and I teach them English slang and cuss words and stuff, and they teach me the Japanese version. Chinkasu. That's good. I'm surprised you know that. That's awesome. I don't know too many foreigners that know that word. Just keep doing that. Oh, so more help. Awesome. It was Deadpool. Yeah. What up? I love Deadpool. That was a great movie. I saw it like 8 times in theaters. Where's the stream? Oh, well, it's here, hopefully. Oh, I forgot. I wrote Watashi no, but forgot Namae. LOL, damn. Hold on. People are... Lots of help, which is awesome. You're seriously a life brightener, Chad. Thank you. Aw. My life's been pretty freaking dark, so helping other people who are in a similar dark place tends to help me kind of brighten my own self. I always quote this Bo Burnham lyric, and it's... I'm going to mess it up because I'm not listening to it, but it's watch the white kid with the steadily declining mental health try and help people with what he can't help himself. So, which definitely sounds a lot like me. So, even though I'm not that bright in person, if you just saw me, like, out in public, I would be really awkward and quiet, probably keep to myself, not smiling this big. It just, something about you guys makes me really happy, and being able to help people, especially, like, trying to do the things that was really tough, but I ended up doing was just, that just makes me feel so good. So, that's probably why I'm a life brightener. But, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff happening. Chad, hi, I'm new. I'm struggling with kanji. Zebra. Zebra, I get it. Let me ask you this. I, up until intermediate level, never studied readings of kanjis. And that's not a popular opinion with people because everyone goes, oh, but then you can't do anything. Well, let me tell you, I didn't start studying meanings of words until April this year. And I already learned 1,000. But I started learning only meanings because meanings for some reason were easier for me. Because I'm really just attaching an English word with a picture with radicals. If you're struggling with kanji, I highly recommend something like, Tofugu as wanikani. I didn't use wanikani, although I love Tofugu, I love Koichi and all those guys. They're homies for me. I love their website. I used Heisig's Remembering the Kanji. Teaches you each individual radical as like a piece of a bigger picture. So all kanjis are really just like a picture, and they are made up of radicals that, as long as you know all the individual ones, you can put them together to mean... I wish I had paper. I would totally show you guys this, but I don't have any with me. To make a bigger picture that makes sense. So, like, for instance, 2 fleshes together make companion. So, you know, person and person. Or, like, if you're a Christian, like, God made Adam and Eve, 2 flesh into one. He made a companion. Not to get Christian-y, that was just an example that came to the top of my head. All kanjis are that way. So Heisig teaches you all the individual radicals and what they mean, and then slowly puts them together for simple kanji, and then eventually you get into more complex kanji. So if you're struggling and you haven't tried just stopping with readings, don't worry about it. Learn the first 1,000 meanings. You'll be reading a lot faster because even though you don't know what the word for sky is, you know the kanji for sky, so you just fill in the blank. It's like ad-libs. And you'll be able to read more and read faster, and then you'll be able to throw readings on so you'll know exactly how to say what you're reading. That's my suggestion. You can also get the first 250 kanjis from the Heisig method for free online. I'm pretty sure Wanikani is free, but don't quote me on that. My throat's starting to hurt from talking so much. I'm going to get some more shake. Okay. And we're going to get some popcorn too. And then I'll keep up with the chat. So I'm sorry, guys. You guys are typing a lot. I'm doing my best. And still trying to watch the anime. Should I learn actual words in katakana and hiragana before kanji? Yes, 100%. I didn't even start learning meanings of kanji until I basically finished the beginner course. Until I finished Genki 1, and then... Gosh, did I start learning... I started learning meanings when I started Genki 2. So if you're at, like, just the beginner, you're not even in the upper beginner section yet, don't worry about kanji. Honestly, focus on learning words. I actually started learning words in, like, Romanji in English. So, like, taberu, I learned T-A-B-E, like, R-U. I didn't learn it with taberu until my hiragana reading was faster. But I that's how I started. If that helps you, do that. Hopefully. But you're not in a dark place. You have a lamp and a blue light behind you. Just because I have actual physical light in here does not mean it's light in my soul. So, heads up there. Oh yeah, my Japanese friends teach me bad words like kusoboke, kimoi, buzu is fun. I like that one. And some Hakata Ben. Hey, I'm going to Hakata. Hakata's like my Japanese hometown. So I always live in Hakata. Yeah, kusoboke, you freaking monster, you idiot. It's like, it's worse than saying baka, like way worse. Because you're saying kuso first. Kimoi is like gross and ew and ugh. And busu is like a fat woman, fat chick. That's great. I'm happy you know all those. I actually have a slang textbook, like a textbook that just teaches you Japanese slang. And I love it. It was worth every penny. Do I have to learn kanji? Ugh, I really, really cannot learn kanji. When I realized I had to learn it, I was about to stop. Dude, it's not as hard as you think. And honestly, wait. Like, you don't have to start kanji from day one. People that say that are lying to you. I did not learn kanji until probably month 7 or month 8. And I learned it very slowly. I didn't learn readings. I didn't even learn to write them. To this day, I can read novels in Japanese. I can't write kanji. My Japanese friends can't write kanji. If Japanese people can't write kanji that well, you probably don't have to. Focus on meanings first, because that'll make you get a bit more confident. And then, way later down the line, switch over to readings. I'm Jewish. Adam replies to me too. Hey. Ganbatte. Yeah. No, batte. It has the 2 little dash marks. I don't remember what they call that. I never learned what they called it. I just know it turns ha to ba. And if there's a circle, it turns ha to pa. So that's ganbatte. I gotta practice. Thank you. It's called heisig. No, heisig. Here, let me type it in the chat. Heisig. No, not Heidi. Gosh, phone. Come on. Heisig. Alright, I just typed it in the chat for you. Heisig. H-E-I-S-I-G. If you type in remembering the kanji into Google search, it'll be that book. And if you type in PDF, you'll get to the PDF of it. Weird. Thanks. No worries, dude. I got you. That's a weird way to translate that's a salty excuse. Wow. That's not what... That's such a weird way to translate that, but go for it. Who cares? I mean, it gets the point across. It's not like it's wrong. I can't read anything of this. I feel so stupid. Kim, don't. It's fine. It takes a long, long time. Long time of very small steps. The 2 little dash marks are dakuten, or 10-10. 10-10 is what I was told, because 10 means like a mark, so they say mark. The circle is hada kuten. Okay. Well, benkyo ni narimashita. Thank you for that. Shouts out from Somalia. Jabril Omar. Shouts out from America, possibly. You don't know where I live. I could be in Somalia. You don't know. And he loves the blonde girl that taught him the game club. Yeah, kill your brother. Do it. Throw him over the rail. Throw him over the rail. Oh. He almost actually threw him over the rail. Oh, no, we're good now. Well, that solved itself. Happy to help, Z-Bro. I'm always here if you need it. On live streams, even when I'm in Japan, I'll be doing the live streams at the same time. If you ever need help, ask. The Discord, if you write me or message me, I'll be there. If you tweet me, there should be a Twitter on screen, @That'sMyChad. If you ever need help, you can tweet me there. I'm very eager to help people. What else is there? I think that's all that's immediately available. I don't have a website yet. I would like one. I had a Tumblr. I'm not active on it at all. Had a Facebook. Got off that because that place is cancer. Yeah, so just Twitter or YouTube. This channel, I make videos all the time. I would highly recommend... Sorry. That's all that protein shake. Check my YouTube channel. There should be a playlist called Japanese Learning, I think is what it's called. And there's actually... I think I have one farther down on my page that's called an introduction. Like, if you're just starting Japanese, start here. And then I have my Japanese learning, which is my videos. And then go through those. If any of those interest you and they're things you'd like to learn. And then after all that, if you still have questions, just comment. I read all my comments. I'm not like one of those YouTubers that just sits there and if you comment something they like, they might like it. I read all of them. Even the mean ones, which I don't know why I do that. Popcorn. Kernel. Chad, I need your help. For a second, how do I say it? Loli King? Loli, was it Lori Osama? Lori Osama? I'll type it. That was because I have a kernel in my throat, sorry. This is probably great radio. I think Loli... Lori, or is it Lori? Lori. I'm gonna say Lori, right? Long. Or is it Lori? I guess it's easy to find out. Let's just go to my freaking dictionary. Lori. I don't know. I know it's in katakana. I don't know Loli, because it's from Lolita, but it's kind of slangy, so I don't know what they count that as. Lorita. Okay, so Lori is what it is. Not Lori, but Lori. Good enough. Lori. Sama. There. There you go, Loli King. Facebook and Tumblr were mistakes of the internet made by succubi. Bro, you are not wrong. We must refrain from falling from their temptations. 100%. Where is your freaking award? Oh, you're very dedicated. I'll do that. I'm dedicated or someone in the chat. Either way. If it's for me, thank you. Much appreciated, home slang. Weird. So now she dyes her hair pink. Is it sad I actually like I want to see more of that love story? Oh, so that's one of my favorite things ever, to make Japanese girls go ma. Because when you do that, a lot of the time, they'll puff their cheeks out like... And I'm a dick, so I'll go fugu and like and squish their cheeks. Because I'm a terrible, terrible person. Because fugu means pufferfish. So I'll really pester and bug a girl in like one of my friend groups until she goes, "Mom!" and puffs her cheeks, and then I go, "Fugu," and smack them. And then I usually get hit after that. I actually have a video of a girl hitting me after I did that. Low-key one of those. Oh, what do you know? Appreciate that. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah, bro. After some self-studying, and when you took your first trip abroad to Japan, how much did you understand of the native people? My first trip, not very much. So I started studying a year before my first trip. I started studying in 2014. Oh, the anime's over. Yay. Started studying in 2014. Went on my first trip in 2015, exactly a year after I started studying. I knew, gosh, I could hardly talk to people. Unless they had good English, was not happening. I could do, like, introduction stuff. Hi, my name's Chad. I like this stuff. What's your name? Oh, my name's this. Oh, good to meet you. But any sort of in-depth conversation, no way. My second trip was 6 months later. All my trips, by the way, are at least a month long. So after that trip, a bit more, maybe, I knew a bit more on certain topics, so I might be able to talk about, like, Fukuoka and invite people to go hang out with me, but really not at all I didn't even understand 50% of what people said. I understood probably 30. Third trip, I lived there for a full year, or I lived there for 7 months, really, with traveling and stuff. That's when I really gained most of my knowledge, and that put me. That was last year up until September, and I would say near the end of that, I could read 70% of things I saw, and I could read or speak about if it's a topic I knew really well, like that introduction stuff before, 100%, I knew all of it. If it's stuff about physics or like really difficult topics, I'd probably know 30 to 40%, which is not nothing. So, I knew a lot, but not huge amounts. Chad, need a pickup line so I can get a cute Japanese girlfriend. Okay. Oh, hold on, I gotta catch up on Chad, I'm so sorry. Hey Chad, I don't mean to mention other channels since it's rude and stuff, but have you heard of that one channel with the guy named Yuta? I have, Japanese man Yuta. He's got really good videos. Okay, so line for your girlfriend. By the way, the anime's over. I'm gonna take these off because I'm not watching any more of this nonsense. I'm gonna answer these questions and then we'll end the stream. Fair enough? Fair enough. Hopefully. Good pickup line. I can tell you a joke that always makes Japanese girls laugh. I'm gonna mess it up because it's been forever since I heard it, but it's let me remember it in English in my head and then I'll just translate it. Okay, so it's 500台車は東京から北に行く。what was it? What's above that? 500台車は青森から南に行く。どこで会う？仙台。Ah ha ha ha! Claps all around. Funny, funny, funny. Chad made a joke. Now, what did I say? So I said, 500 daisha wa. So dai is the counter for cars. Sha means cars. So 500 daisha wa. Wa is the topic marking particle. So 500 cars. Tokyo kara, from Tokyo, kita ni, go north, iku, to go. 500 daisha wa, 500 cars. Aomori kara, from Aomori, minami ni, south, go, ni iku, to go south. Sorry, I'm choking for some reason. Doko de, at where ao do they meet? The answer is Sendai. Which, if you guys know Sendai, so Aomori, Tokyo, Sendai's right here, right? Sendai is a city, but it also means 1,000, sen, and dai is a counter for cars. Do you remember go hyaku dai shawa? Same dai. So you're literally saying, where do 500 cars from Tokyo meet 500 cars from Aomori? They meet at 1,000 cars. It's a pun. And I always get Japanese girls to laugh and then get their numbers, so hopefully that works out for you. Are you doing a Q&A streams in Japan? I am, you sauce. It's JoJo. Oh, it's JoJo. Yeah, I am doing, I won't do anime nights, but I'll do Q&A nights. Canny. Chad. Canny, don't feel bad. It's okay. Tim say, what was it? Baka Oni-chan. Oh, I see. It has been forever, dude, for freaking real. I don't trust Google Translate. I just got here. I know, Candy, I'm so sorry, but it's almost 10. The stream's gotta end. But there will be more streams, I assure you. In Japan, they will be same time, 9 p.m. Mountain Time, which is Colorado time. In America, Saturday nights, it'll be like 11 a.m. for me. I'm just finishing up chat, and then we'll get out of here. Is Yoko Saka-chan spelled like this? Yoko Saka-chan. Yeah, totally, if you want to be. Temp, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to mean stupid older brother. Yeah, basically. Yeah. I'm stupid. Okay, a lot of people chat in the chat. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed tonight, if I helped you at all, if you want to give back, here's the couple ways to do it. The first big one, like the video. It helps other people find my channel. It means these videos get higher ranked in the algorithm, YouTube algorithm. It's not just a number for cosmetics. It actually helps my channel get found. The next thing you can do, you can subscribe to my channel. If you're not already subscribed, I put out content all the time. My normal schedule is Wednesday is a Japan video, Saturday is a live stream like this where you can ask me anything you want. We can watch anime, we can paint paintings, it's fun. Monday is a podcast I do, a D&D podcast called The Wicked Miscreant Podcast. If you go on my channel, there's links. You'll find it. If you... my brain is pooping on me. If you missed the stream, by the way, feel free to comment. I'll still read it after the stream if you have any questions. It's totally okay. I read all my comments. If you really want to support me, let's go to next tier support. Share my channel. If you know people who are learning Japanese, who want to go to Japan, maybe just need plans on a Saturday night. I started this stream because I didn't have plans on a Saturday night. I'm 23 and am terrified of crowds. I hate bars. I don't drink. I was just alone on Saturday, and I'm like, well, why don't I share my loneliness with people on the internet? So if you know people that would like any of that, it helps me so much if you just drop my name, if you just mention me. If you send them my Twitter handle and go, hey, this guy's kind of cool. That helps me a lot. Bigger than that, there's Patreon rewards. Patreon, you don't have to get on at all. I'm not doing this to suckle money from the teats of mediocrity, right? That's not what I'm trying to do. But if you really want to support me, I have a Patreon. I have a lot of really good tiers from as low as $2 where you actually get something mailed to you. I don't like those people that charge $20 for, a handshake. It's very realistic prices. I'm not making a lot of overhead. It's just stuff to help me keep making videos. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys can keep watching more of these because being here to watch and ask questions makes me feel good. It's probably not healthy. It's probably not healthy to base so much of your emotion on helping other people. But I love doing this. I love talking to you guys. What is happening? My chat. You guys are crazy. The way you fluently speak Japanese is crazy. I do not speak Japanese fluently. I have an important question. Are you working towards a work visa permanent residency in Japan? I'm not. I'll either go there for a long time, like 6-7 months, or I'll go there for a month at a time. And if I'm only there for a month at a time, then I don't need a visa. I've been there on a visa, and it's just a process I don't really want to go through again. I do want to set up businesses in Japan the same way I have businesses set up in America, but that's a different stream that we're talking about. He don't. All right. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to switch this off. We'll keep the stream going with the music and stuff. It'll give you time to do whatever you need to do in chat. I'm still looking at the chat. I'll be on Discord if you guys want to talk. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I love doing this. It's so fun for me. Have a good night. Be kind to one another. If you're Floridian, be safe. Please, please, please be safe. If people are telling you to evacuate, don't just bucker down. I've lost too many friends to natural disasters. Really get out, get some safety. And if there's anything I can personally do to help you guys, I just have a small platform here, but if there's anything I can do, tweet me, let me know. So, thank you guys. Have a good night. Ooh, outro screen.
I feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight.